100 students attended the inaugural Student Athlete Leadership Day, each of them earning an opportunity to have an open discussion with 3 industry professionals in hopes of better preparing themselves for their future collegiate careers.
We have St. Luke's mental skills performance coach, Chris Williamson here, Dr. Williamson. So he's working on teaching them about some of the things that they could learn to make them better on the field, but also will transfer off. Dr. Emmett Gill from Athlete Talk, his area is mental health and wellness. And Dr. Nilzaro Townsend from Rutgers is senior learning specialist. He's seen it all at the highest level with academic athletic transition. When you work with high school kids, like a lot of them want to go to that next level. So, being better prepared and then just thinking about our own experience, like what was that first semester like for you? Maybe if we would have learned a little bit more, we would have transitioned better.
This event in particular, it was such an important piece. Jeff had reached out to me about speaking to it. I was like, absolutely. Like, giving back to your community is such a big part of sports, and not just the youth, but even when you get older into high school, people tend to forget about them. But it is so important too, because they're going through this journey and they're trying to look to play college sports, and they might not know what to do. I know I didn't. I needed a lot of support from my club teams, and I feel like this can be very helpful for them, and they can talk to us about, ask questions, since we're living in it right now. There's so many people here, adults, who know what they're talking about. So it's a great experience. I just want to be a part of it.
If this was implemented a couple years ago, not only for myself, but for those who I went to school with and even just around the whole entire world, I feel like it'd be a lot easier nowadays to kind of prepare, to kind of get yourself together and in place to do things that you might want to do, that you might not have had the opportunity to do before.
This workshop was composed of 3 different stations, each covering a topic that pertained to the life of a student athlete. But there was one subject that was relevant at all 3 stations, and that subject was mental health.
I think sports psychology and mental performance is something that is an afterthought, and that needs to change.
Mental health is very serious in that sports aspect, even in just a life period. Certain individuals in this world don't really have the resources and opportunities to deal with their mental health the way that they might want to or are supposed to. We're kind of giving these kids today like an opportunity to seek out that help, give them the opportunity to talk to those who are professionals in that certain field, to give them the help that they might need, and even give them an idea of what it might look like to get help or to share that help with someone.
We really talk a lot about time management and not procrastinating, because that is such a big stressor on students. And in college, you don't have time to wait. You need to get things done, especially where I'm at Drexel. You're learning a 15-week course in 10 weeks. These are some great things. I love to be learning while I'm teaching. It's a great chance.
The Athlife Foundation offers a number of resources for student athletes and encourages any and all students to reach out and get involved as early as possible. You can visit their website, athlifefoundation.org, to learn more. For the Service Electric Network, I'm Courtney DuPont.